There is such a thing as the general policy in these cases, right? They are so complicated and in many cases very individual and in a lot of cases unsuccessful getting people to try and stay in this country. Let's set up where we are. We are on the border here between Mexico and the United States. Let's take a virtual visit down to one of the legal ports of entry, right? This is where people are trying to come into this country legally, and they're sitting on a bridge. This is between the city of Hidalgo and Reynosa, and at legal ports of entry, if someone comes and they say, I want a better life, I want to come to Houston and get a job, well, there's no visa available for those people. There is simply no line to stand in, and all of those people at a legal port of entry, they would be turned back. The second group, and what we're really talking about in many of the instances recently, are people who come to this country claiming asylum. You may have seen pictures of these people waiting on a bridge or sleeping on a bridge now for days with their family as Border Patrol agents suggest, hey, you cannot come in yet, our system is full. They're waiting to make their asylum claim. In those instances, they can be detained with their family up to 20 days, but they won't be separated because if you are claiming asylum, that's not a criminal act. And here are the only reasons you can stay in this country. If you have a credible fear of being persecuted based on your race, your ethnicity, your religion, a political opinion in your home country, or membership in a political group. Down in red at the bottom there, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has recently said that fear of gang violence or domestic violence is not a reason for asylum. We'll have to see what immigration judges say about that. But now let's fly up the river, where we've been reporting so often with the Border Patrol, and they catch people who are walking or swimming across the river, sometimes with very young children. And so here, this is not a legal point of entry. It is different the way these people are treated. Everyone who is caught crossing the river, whether they want asylum or not, is detained. Families can be separated because once you've crossed that river, the United States believes you have committed the misdemeanor crime of illegal entry. And only after you are prosecuted for making that illegal entry can you begin your asylum claim. It is a very arduous process, sometimes could take up to 3 years to complete, but that is what so many of these pictures that you've seen of the young kids crying, those are people caught on the river, Eric and Alona, trying to get into this country at a point of entry that's not legal, and they are obviously detained and separated and then put into this process that we've all been reporting on.